What's up, NFL fans? This is Coach Kevin Smith bringing you another call sheet one-play breakdown of the games from the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Today, we're looking at a deciding play in the Detroit Lions 31-23 victory over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, specifically the interception by Baker Mayfield late in that game that allowed the Lions to seal the deal and punch their ticket to the NFC Championship. So let's get right to the video. We'll actually start here one play prior. Let's set the scene. Detroit leads 31-23. They've just punted the ball back to the Buccaneers. We're just under the 2-minute warning. Tampa Bay now has the ball at their own 10. They need to go 90 yards to score and make a 2-point conversion with no timeouts remaining. It's a tough task, but not an impossible one. And so as the Bucs take over here on their first snap of the drive, you're going to see Detroit fall back into a soft zone. They're going to play a 2-deep look with their 2 safeties bailing to play half field coverage. And then they're going to drop 6 receivers or 6 defenders, I should say, underneath, right? These 5 second-level players plus their 3-tech defensive tackle who will fall off to man the field between the hashes. And Baker Mayfield, quarterback here for Tampa Bay, is going to read this, and he's going to take his easiest option, which is slot receiver Mike Evans on a little quick out. So again, Mayfield recognizes the soft coverage, makes the conservative throw to Evans, running that little speed out here. Again, it's a decent little drive starter for the Buccaneers. Pretty good example of Mayfield taking what the defense is giving him. Again, he's going to recognize the drops of the defenders, the 3-man rush, 2 edge rushers, and a push from the middle, and he takes the simple drop off to Evans. Okay, that brings us to 2nd and 5. Clock's running here. Remember, Tampa's got no timeouts left, so they don't spike the ball. They get right up on the ball to run their next play. And this is really a great job by Detroit defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn of changing the look that Mayfield gets. He gives him the same pre-snap look. It's the same look that Detroit showed on first down, 2 high, 4 down, 5 under. But at the snap, really actually pre-snap, you're going to see the slot corner now roll up, and he's going to come. All right, the backer to the field's going to come. This is a field stunt from the Lions. And Mayfield, to his credit, he's going to recognize that, as is Tampa's slot receiver, who's going to read this hot. Right? The slot receiver right here, he's going to read that and just look to kind of settle down in this area right here. If Mayfield wants this right away, he's got it. But he takes a moment to diagnose the coverage, and he shies off on this. And instead, he's going to look to hit the little in cut on the other side from his tight end, Cade Otton. So again, Mayfield's going to see the field pressure come. He's going to come off of that early first read, and he's going to work back to Otton. All right, let's run this all the way. Actually, we're not going to run all the way through. We're going to pause it right here, man, right before Mayfield makes his throw to Otton. What I think scares him here as he takes his read is he sees Detroit's linebacker and their safety both come down to bracket that now route from the slot. We call that a now route because he's being uncovered at the snap, and he gives the opportunity to the quarterback to throw him the ball right now. But Mayfield doesn't really take that immediately. It takes him a moment. If we back up here, watch. He takes him a moment to sort of recognize what's happening with the coverage, right? His head goes to the left, and again, you see the linebacker bailing out and working towards that slot receiver. You see the safety coming down, and that scares Mayfield. He comes off of that, and he's going to target Otton instead. But there's one key difference here between this one and the last snap on that other side of the ball. On the other side of the ball, on the previous play, right, the edge rusher, Derek Barnes, he comes on the previous play. He's a rusher. But on this play, Barnes is going to drop off in coverage, and he's going to blanket Otton. As Otton runs his little in route, Barnes is going to fall off underneath him, and Mayfield is not anticipating that, and that's what's going to lead to the game-ending interception, right? There, Barnes falling off underneath, and beautiful interception. Nicely done by him. Again, one more time, all the way through. Snap, Mayfield looks to his left, right? Doesn't want the now route, comes back to his right. is fooled by Barnes falling off underneath Otten. You get a great look at it from this angle. From this angle, you're going to see the backer come, Anzalone. You're going to see creeping into the picture. Here comes your alley player. You're going to see the backer, strong side or the weak side backer bail to the field to try to get underneath that slot. And obviously, again, that's going to cause Mayfield now to come back to his second read, which is Otten on the in cut. And he is just not anticipating Barnes, who on the previous snap was an edge rusher. Instead, now he's going to fall off. And that's where the mistake is going to occur. Snap, looks left, pressure, comes back to the right, picked off. One more time through. Watch Mayfield's head, man. You can really see it right here. You know, right? You can see that Mayfield has got in his sights the linebacker right there. He sees the backer bailing. He feels the pressure come from here, and he knows, man, hey, I got to get to my backside read. I got to get back here to Otten, but obviously not anticipating the drop of Barnes, and that's going to be the difference. And Detroit is going to punch their ticket to the NFC Championship game. So it's the Lions for the first time in over 30 years moving on to that game, and it will be Tampa Bay heading home after a good run by the Bucs. Nice bounce back by Baker Mayfield, but they come up just short. And so tomorrow, in the final of our one-play breakdowns from the divisional round, we will look at one play from that tremendous Kansas City-Buffalo game before we turn our attention to the championship games. This has been Coach Kevin Smith with another Call Sheet one-play breakdown. Talk to everybody soon.